I love my brother, and I don't want anything to happen to him.
Donna, you know, at some point, we all have to grow up and accept the responsibility of our actions. What's about to happen to your brother is a result of your actions. You're the one that's bought him the one-way ticket to prison.
Jack looks wonderful. So he's been eating pretty well?
Yeah.
And sleeping? You know how, he gets off his schedule, he gets a little cranky.
Yeah, no, he's sleeping like a log.
Good. Well, he did wake up for a minute when I went in, but I just picked him up and I held him for a little bit and put him back down. He's back asleep now. It was great holding him.
He's a miracle. It's nice of you to come by and visit. How are you doing?
How do I look like I'm doing?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. You want the truth? Leaving you was the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. But I know it was the right thing to do.
Dad, what are you still doing here? I thought you'd be halfway to Tahiti by now. Mother knows.
Yeah. The paper was on the plane. She saw the picture before we took off. So she knows everything now.
So do I. Brooke told me about the deal to protect her brother. How could you let him walk away like that? He shot Mother. Storm Logan is a very dangerous man.
He's also a man under extreme pressure, Ridge, and it built up so much, it was just overwhelming for him.
So what makes you think this isn't going to happen again,
Look,
huh?
he's getting treatment. He's under intensive psychiatric care right now. He wants to get better, Ridge. Look, your mother's safety and well-being is very much on my mind these days, you know.
Oh, that's very good to hear.
But I'm also worried about Donna and about the Logan family altogether. That's why I'm trying to protect Storm here. Look, you got to help me, Ridge. Your mother's not listening to me. You've got to try to convince her to back off.
Stephanie, please, can't you just show a little bit of mercy?
No, I don't think so.
Please, there's got to be some other way. There's got to be another deal.
No, we tried that once. We had an agreement. It was beneficial to everyone, as I just said, both families. And don't start with the crocodile tears.
You don't have to do this.
Yes, I think I do. I was wrong to make the deal in the first place. I mean, after all, he tried to kill me. He's dangerous, and I think he needs to be locked up.
No, he's in therapy now. He's getting the help that he needs. He won't get that in prison, Stephanie.
Stephanie! I think you should leave.
It's just as well that the two of you are here because it makes the whole thing a lot easier. I'm willing to bet that you two knew that Donna was seeing Eric behind my back, even though she promised that she wouldn't in order to protect your brother. So that really makes you culpable, doesn't it? And in a way, just as responsible as she is for what's going to happen to your brother.
After learning you still had the feelings that you do for Brooke, I really had no recourse but to leave.
I was completely committed to you, Taylor.
No, I think you forced yourself to believe that you loved me.
Please. Don't put it that way, please.
I really don't. I don't know how else you would want me to put it. You go away all day, soul searching, and then you come back and you tell me that you're in love with another woman and that you always will be. I don't really know how else I should react.
Taylor was in love with you. And I still love you. I wanted our marriage. I wanted our family. You know that.
In spite of your feelings for Brooke. See, I can't accept that. I can't be with a man who has love in his heart for another woman. I can't, especially if it's Brooke. But you know what? I don't even blame you. I blame Brooke. Because this is exactly what she wanted. She wanted to reignite whatever feelings you had for her. So she kept coming around, asking about the baby, showing concern for the baby, and you fell for it. You got completely consumed in those old feelings, didn't you?
Taylor, I made the choice to be honest about this with you. And you know that I was committed to you. It was your choice. You chose to walk out on this marriage.
Because I want to have a marriage where my husband is 100% with me. And you could have never given me that. And you know that.
Look, Ridge, you've got to help me. You've got to talk to your mother. She won't listen to me.
Can you blame her?
No. No, I don't. But she will listen to you. You've got to convince her to leave Storm alone.
Brooke and Donna already asked me that.
Well, good. Good, then you understand. You understand that I'm not just doing this for Donna, because I love Donna. I mean, think about Brooke. Think about how this would affect her if her brother gets locked up.
It's gonna be tough. But after learning he was the shooter that almost killed Mother, I'm sorry, Dad, I can't help you. Storm has got to pay for what he's done.
You're right, Stephanie. We've known all along that Donna was lying to you. But we told her that she couldn't keep her relationship with Eric a secret forever.
We wanted her to consider the consequences.
But she wouldn't listen to us. And now everything is spiraling out of control.
Please, please don't punish Storm for Donna's mistakes.
Donna's learned her lesson. She was caught in the act. She knows she has to break things off with Eric.
She realizes that, right, Donna? But please give Storm a second chance. He's in therapy. He's doing really well. He's working through his anger issues. He's getting better and better every day.
But he still needs help, Stephanie, and he's not going to get that in prison. If only you could talk to him. You'd see how grateful he is to you. You'd understand.
He wanted to come and thank you, but we wouldn't let him. He's a good man.
I'm sorry, Katie. I don't agree with you. I mean, after all, he shot me. And on top of that, he was prepared to let your father go to prison. That's not the actions of a good person, a good man, or a mentally stable person. I'm sorry. Because of your sister's actions and your own actions. Storm's gonna go to prison. Where he belongs.
Stephanie, I know you think that you don't have any choice. But you do. You don't have to do this. You don't have to send our brother to jail. You're right. You're absolutely right. We all lied to you, and we have to take responsibility for that, and you have every right to make our lives miserable. But don't send Storm away. You don't owe us anything. But he's our brother, and we love him, and we need him.
I admire you, Katie. You defend your family. And I respect that in you. But it's too late. Brooke and now Donna seems to think that they can take anything they want anytime from me, from my family. It's finished. Yes, is Lieutenant Baker in by any chance? Lieutenant Baker, yes, it's Stephanie Forrester. Oh, I'm fine, thank you very much. Look, there's been a new development in the shooting, and I wondered if I could talk to you about it. Would it be possible for you to come up to my house? Yes, I'm very serious about this. An hour? That's fine. Thank you very much. I'll see you then.
You have absolutely no compassion, Stephanie.
You know, in a way, part of me feels rather badly for your brother. I can't even begin to imagine what he's going to think and feel when he finds out that he was betrayed by his own sister. A sister that he loved, cherished, and protected. And for what? Sex? Money? Fame? I think it just shows how shallow you really are, Donna. If I were you, I would talk to your brother. Tell him to get all his affairs in order, because I have a feeling the court's going to put him away for quite a while.
So, I'm curious. Have you talked to Brooke? Of course you have.
Taylor, this whole situation's very uncomfortable, and I was honest with you, and I asked you to stay here and work out our problems, and you chose to leave.
Because once again, I told you I knew I was not the only woman in your heart. You will always love Brooke. That's what you said to me. I don't know why you would expect me to live like that. I don't know how you could even ask it of me.
This isn't how I want it to be.
So, are you and Brooke getting back together? Is she coming back to you? Is she? Did she turn you down?
Taylor.
Well, I would think you would be a little bit happier. I mean, you must be feeling very alone right now. Well, that's what happens when you're in love with two people. You run the risk of losing them both.
Okay, I'm here. What is it? You said it was important?
It is.
Okay, so what's wrong? What? You guys are starting to get me worried here. Would somebody please tell me what's going on? Brooke? We've already been through this before with the whole not telling me about the assaulted thing.
I know. I'm sorry.
And what about you? You were seeing Eric and I'm the last one to find out?
He deserves so much better.
Okay. Well, if there's something going on that I need to know about, please, no more family secrets, that's all. So I need to know, what is it? What's the problem?
Look, Rich, this is already a terribly painful situation. I'm just trying to keep it from getting any worse.
Dad, you're trying to protect what you got going with Donna. That's what you're trying to do. When you should be worried about Mother.
No, don't. Don't do that. Now, look, if this situation escalates any further, it's only going to get worse for your mother.
Well, I don't buy that. I think your priorities are all messed up. Your first priority is definitely not Mother. Well, that's who I'm looking out for.
Well, I'm glad someone's looking out for me. My husband sure as hell isn't.
I am done competing with Brooke for a man's love. I'm done with that. I've already done that with Ridge. And looking back, I could feel it happening. I could feel that I was starting to live this familiar pattern again.
Don't compare me to the dressmaker. I'm not like him. I was completely devoted to you.
Okay, well, let's just say that you are similar in at least one aspect. When Brooke gets under your skin, you don't know how to let go of her.
I was completely committed to you. I would have devoted my life to you if I had the chance.
Would have? But that isn't what I want. I knew the day that the whole truth came out about Jack, I knew that all hope for us was doomed. I knew that because you would never be able to separate yourself now away from Brooke.
I would have loved to have had the chance to try.
It was too obvious. The draw between you was so powerful.
I'm sorry you were hurt so badly.
It's just a damn mix-up. whole mix-up in the fertility lab, if that hadn't happened, we would still be together. I know that we would have lived a beautiful life together. We would have raised our child together. I'll always love you, Nick. But, it's time for me to move on in a new direction. I don't know, hopefully one day I'll meet a man who isn't in love with Brooke. Find somebody who has a place in their heart just for me. But in the meantime, I'm content to just be working on myself. I want to get back to being the woman I used to be.
Brooke told me about the deal.
It wasn't a deal, it was blackmail.
Oh, stop it, Eric. Ridge, I did what I thought was best for everyone, for both families. Ultimately, it would have kept Storm from going to prison.
Mother, that guy almost killed you.
I know, but the girls begged me. They said they'd get him to a psychiatrist, get help for him. Your father, however, would like everyone to believe that I have absolutely no compassion, when the simple truth of the matter is...
So now what, Stephanie? What are you going to do with all that compassion now?
Let's not go there, all right? The lieutenant is on his way over. What will be, will be.
What is it? Why is everybody looking at me? What is something about me? Is it about the shooting? Did Stephanie all of a sudden have a change of... That's it, isn't it? Oh my God. Oh my God, I knew it was too good to be true. I knew I should have gone to Stephanie a long
There's
time
something
ago
you
and
should
thanked her
know,
myself.
Storm. Stephanie was not acting out of the goodness of her heart. She wanted something in return.
Well, what is it?
She wanted Donna to stop saying Eric.
That was her demand? Sweetheart, is that why you broke up with Eric? So I could have my freedom?
But I didn't break up with him. No, she's still saying it.
Well, that's good. That's good then. Look, hey, listen, I don't want you, hey, listen to me. I don't want you foregoing your happiness because of me. That's good that you didn't give in to her demands. Look, Donna, I know how much Eric has made you happy. And I'm also very certain that you've made him extremely happy. Okay? It's okay. Question is, does Stephanie know that Donna's still seeing Eric?
Yes, she called Lieutenant Baker. They're on the way to her house. I mean, she's gonna tell them the truth. We're gonna lose you, Stormy, and it's all my fault.
Well then, I guess I'll be going to jail after all. I suppose the judge will throw the book at me. 10, 15 years. Oh my God.